Okay, so hello everybody who clicked on this video. So my name is Jamie, and in all the Superstar games I'm known as Image, except for one because I lost my name to some random person who I still don't know who. But anyways, yeah, this video we're talking about SuperStarBTS, and this is the night before the game ended service. So I'm sure, like most people out there, I also want to document everything I've been able to do this game. So I have been playing the game since the first day, like on launch, which was some time 2 years ago. So here are my stats. I'm like 5 away from the 12,000 total plays, but I'm at a point where I kind of just don't want to do it because, you know, it's over in less than 24 hours at the time of recording this video. So yeah, I can, yeah, like these are my stats. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, look, they're numbers. Okay, cool. But I think that the other things that I want to show are a little bit more fun. So this one's the quicker way, the quicker thing to show first. So I have like almost all the songs completed 3 stars on hard mode. I don't really play easy or normal mode because it's, you know, not really my thing. I'd rather play hard mode because it, you know, gives you the more score. You know why. Okay, hard mode's just fun. Okay, so I have everything all perfect except for the intro. This one I actually managed to all perfect everything. I think there's a random YouTube video out there of me getting all perfect on the cipher, which was a really exciting experience. But yeah, so this one is School of Affair, which I did manage to 3-star all the songs, including the ciphers. So I've only been able to all perfect the J-Hope one of all the ciphers because Suga and R are just too difficult for me. Here we have the Dark and Wild album. I think, oh wait, okay, I thought I didn't all perfect all of them, but I thought I was missing one of the ciphers, but I did manage to do it this because I don't know, I guess I just like I like the killer ciphers better than the triptych ciphers to play. But yeah, so those are all of those. Yeah, Hua Yang Yonghua, HYYH, the most beautiful moment in life, part 1, everything's right there. Okay, and then Hua Yang Yonghua part 2, everything's also right there. Let's see if this is still here. Maybe not. Oh, okay. So I guess it is. So this is a couple world records I've been able to hold on to before the end. I think Butterfly's probably gone. Yeah, because that's a fairly popular song. But I'm surprised no one took my Walian. I 1P'd that. And Walian verse 2, which I was able to complete a while back. So this is probably the most realistic, like, world record achievement, I guess. That I don't know, I guess it's just something to think about. Like, I'll be able to go into the, you know, the end of the service while knowing that I am the last world record holder for Walians. So yeah, so here is Young Forever, everything's here. Yeah, so this one's probably my most favorite album in terms of achievements because there was one time I was able to 3-star Cypher for Suga, and like I've not been able to do it since. Just that one random time. Of course it got good. Getting all perfect on that is difficult, but like I got all perfect and everything else, that counts, right? Okay. So this is You Never Walk Alone. Also all perfected. Love Yourself Her. I believe this is the only album where I have a 2-star. Because the mic drop verse 2, where they have like 4 on the right side, 4 in the middle right, 4 on the middle left, 4 on the left side. That's not my thing. I can't do that. And then Pied Piper is a really long song with a bunch of sliders, so that's also kind of difficult. So here we have Hope World and Love Yourself Tear. Yeah, that's all perfected. I have not played the full versions since their first updates, so these are the original. What's the word for it? These are the original plays, the original data saved. So I just haven't touched it. Yeah. Love Yourself Answer. There's only one thing I've not been able to all perfect, which I have no idea why, because I've been like close a lot of times. I guess I just haven't done it. But yeah, everything else here, I full SP'd this, but I'm pretty sure someone else already took that already. Yeah, okay. Then, Map of the Soul Persona, all perfected in hard mode. Even Dionysus, I don't know how to say that properly. I think my friend once said that I've combined the English and the Korean pronunciations of Dionysus. Dionysus, that sounds right. Okay, but I say Dionysus, okay, whatever. I'm stuck on that word too much. But yeah, so that's all my hard mode things. There's literally only one song I've not been able to 3-star, and honestly, it doesn't bother me too much because I just don't like the song enough to actually like. I don't like playing the song enough to like actually like, you know, work on it. Cause like the Cyber Force Suga, like it's fun because it's like an actual rap thing. Cause the difficult parts is all Suga's rap, but then for Mic Drop Verse 2, the hard part is the instrumental, which just doesn't give off the same vibe. You know, like whenever I was playing Cyber Force Suga, I was always thinking of, hey, if he can rap this, like if he can do this whole thing with his mouth, then I can at least do the like, I can at least tap, you know. It's fine. Okay, but yeah, that's everything here. And I guess next is to go into my card collection here. So I guess we'll just start with the newest and go to the oldest. What happened to my cards? Hello? Okay. That was weird. Anyways, I was like, the game's not over already. Okay, so I don't know what's the best way of showing this because like I'd have to like equip all the cards and everything, but I'll do my best. So this one is Map of the Soul Persona, the last album that the most recent album that's ever going to be updated to SuperStarBTS before the end. So I have both parts 1 and part 2. I guess I'll try equipping it. If it takes too much time, I'll just ignore that for the later ones because man, we have a lot of themes. But yeah, this is all the all these prisms R50'd. Where is it? Here. Okay. And you and you. Okay. Yeah, so that's both parts 1 and part 2. In the original, before all the prisms were given away. So, I don't think it matters too much because in the end it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that's parts 1 and part 2. And then I guess I'll just talk about this now because most of it is in this album. So I have gone through the liberty of R50ing every single J-Hope theme card that I own. So that goes for like everything I've been able to get my hands on. So yeah, so Map Soul Persona Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, Part 6, Part 7. I managed to get all the prisms for J-Hope. That's probably a good achievement that I'm going to look back on. I have the R Prism for the Christmas LE. The R Prism that I just got from my store yesterday while spending the rest of my diamonds as a prism, which is crazy lucky. So in the Love Yourself Answer album, I have part 1 and part 2 alongside the one LE theme that I like don't really like, but it's fine because J-Hope, I love him. Okay. And then Love Yourself tier, so part 1, part 2, and the Halloween LE that I got as a prism. So for the Love Yourself Her album, part 1, part 2, part 3, the first anniversary LE, and the Halloween LE. And then for You Never Walk Alone, part 1, part 2, part 3, and the Solal LE, Wings album 1, 2, and 3. Young Forever 1, 2, and 3. And then Most Beautiful Moment in Life, part 2, themes 1, 2, 3, 4. And the one they recently updated, 5, before the end of the game. Yeah. Beautiful Moment 1, part 1, part 2, part 3. Dark and Wild 1, 2, and 3. School Love Affair 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh Are You Late 2, 1 and 2. And the Too Cool for School album 1, 2, and 3. And those are all the prisms I've been able to obtain. And then these are the basically everything else that I own. So I have a badge card that I managed to get for Love Yourself tier here. And then for the second anniversary Ellie, I only got a normal card. The Roses LE. Yeah. The Thanksgiving LE, the Christmas LE, the Spring LE, and then those are all the cards that I own. The only thing that I'm missing is the where's that Namjoon card? Yeah, this like movie film LE card. That's the only one I've been missing for J-Hope. Like just in general, doesn't matter if it's normal or badge or prism. I'm missing that one. But it's fine. I have R50 everything else. You can basically just round up. It's cool. It's an LE theme, you know. It's hard to come by. It's hard to do. So, yeah, that's everything. So yeah. Let's just go through all my RM cards for this album. All of that. Here's my Suga cards. I actually completed all of his prisms for the new themes here, which I'm, got lucky on. Here's Jin. Yeah. So all of these cards, they have a good, there's a good memory. I've just been holding on to these for the longest time. So yeah. The J-Hope ones for this album. The Jimin ones for Persona. All of those. Here's V. And here is Jungkook. Yeah, all of those. I like this card a lot. He's so cute. Okay. Yeah, moving on. Love Yourself Answer. I think this is one of my first few albums that I was able to get. I think it was like the second album I got R50 prisms on. Something like that. I got this one fairly early. I just got lucky with Theme Part 2. So I basically was able to compete for a lot of world records with this, so that was a fun time. All of those, yeah. A little bit left on the bottom. I have a lot of Jimin prisms. Wow. Okay. Then, yeah. So you could also see if I go back in my stats real quick that I can actually just show over here on my little thing. So my best score is Epiphany, because Love Yourself Answer was it was the second album. So it was the second album I've been able to get an R50 prism on. And then for yeah, so my first ever prism album was School Love Affair, but you know how hard those songs are, especially without Boy in Love verse 2, which is in my opinion the easiest song on that album to full SP. Yeah, I don't know why Haruman Just One Day is not that good for me, but I've never been able to get a full SP in that album. And then once I collected all prisms for Love Yourself Answer, then that became my best score. So Epiphany has a lot of good memories with me. Okay. Back to my inventory cards in general. Okay, so Love Yourself tier. This is a struggle album for me because I was missing a prism for the longest time, so I just kind of ignored it. So like even though The Truth Untold, once that released, I was like, well, I hope one day I'll be able to play it. So I don't have like a lot of cards for this album. This is like a weird in-between one for me, because when all of the stuff was happening for Love Yourself tier, I was focusing on everything else. So yeah. That was a fast album. Okay. Hope World, there's not much to see here. So there was a badge card for the rhythm card, and I accidentally foddered it, so I wasn't able to get a max card book for Hope World, but it's fine. Yeah, R50 prisms, there you go. So Love Yourself Her. Okay, so I also ignored this album fairly soon after the game began because, it had Dimple, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but then, there's only so much you can do without prisms, so I just started doing everything else. So, and I've actually never been able to full SP Dimple. I don't know why. Maybe because I just grind the song so much that I just can't. That makes no sense, but yeah. Maybe I grinded the song so much that I like kind of lost any what's the word for it? Any capability of focusing on it, because my mind just kind of goes off and just like, okay, just tap the nose. It doesn't matter if I get full SP or not, which is kind of a bad thing, but it's fine. So I guess the first, yeah, so in terms of the actual album, in terms like the actual cards, so during the first anniversary, me and my group of friends, we were like, we all wanted to buy one card, but then I bought my card and it was a Prism, and I'm like, damn. So then I bought another one and it was a different member, and then I actually was able to complete the LE, but it wasn't full Prism at the time. But you can see that I think, yeah, so I bought like 3 of the R packages, something like that, because I have 3 of the Namjoon cards, and like that I just have these locked ever since, like yeah. But I think I got an S Prism for J-Hope's LE, and then I'm like, damn, this is my new beloved card. I'm gonna lock that real quick. So yeah. But anyways, Love Yourself, Her Part 3, I didn't actually touch that until like yesterday. My main one was always Theme Part 1. So yeah. There's all that. Okay, so You Never Walk Alone. So I have the solo LE, and then I have R50 for 2 other themes in this album, for Part 1s and Part 3. So I just upgraded Part 2 yesterday. But anyways, so for the solo LE, remember there were those Prism LE chants things? I got Jimin from that, and then it was during Jin's birthday, so then I ended up, I selected Jin's solo LE because I had RM, J-Hope, V, and Jungkook. So I selected Jin because during that time I already had the Prism for his Love Yourself, Her LE, because I think before the end of the game I wanted just one full LE Prism, so that was kind of my goal. So during that time I selected Jin, I got him, and then Suga's birthday came, and that's when the the Prism LE chance packs were coming out. So then I got Jimin from a random one in the pack while selecting this LE card for Suga, so I ended up completing this LE theme. So that was a really nice feeling. Yeah. Yeah, this was the first LE theme I completed. The full Prism LE theme I completed. This one I just recently. Okay. So Wings album, there's not much to talk about here. I only have one theme, R50 Prism. So yeah, this album exists. I never liked playing this album. Lie is supposed to be an easy to full SP song, but there's so many tapping notes, I can't do it. So I ignored Wings in terms of a full card book. Here's Young Forever. So this was, I think, yeah, this was one of the first albums I got like really ahead with, but then I dropped it because like none of the songs were just that fun to play for me. Until Young Forever Verse 2 came, and then like Epilogue Young Forever, and then that basically just like, okay, this is the go-to album. So here is Hey Young Yonghwa Part 2. I didn't really ever collect the Christmas LE. Didn't like it too much, so I have some of them, I don't have some of them. Yeah, that's how it works. I just raised Part 3 and Part 2 for like all the members yesterday. I think the other one I had a bit of a focus on was Part 4, just because of this one Jungkook card. So yeah. Yeah. Here's all that. Here's all that. So this was my go-to album for a lot of my Song of the Weeks because it has Butterfly, and I was able to full SP it consistently for whatever reason. A lot of people like House of Cards, but I've never been able to full SP that. So like, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, HYH Part 1. This is another album I ended up ignoring because the easiest song in this album is Love Is Not Over, and I've never been able to full SP that either. It's basically the same thing, same situation as House of Cards. So that's how that went. I also have the Ellie theme for the spring Ellie because of that one event where you could win the thing. So I ended up getting R for everything, and then yeah. Okay, Dark and Wild. So one of the first themes I got close with was part 2, and then I ended up completing the rest of the prisms to get this theme. It sucks that in the end none of the songs on this album were really that easy to full SP. I had War of Hormone is one of my songs in my very early days, but nothing really past that. There was also one week, I think it was the first week they opened Master 3, and then I got into, they opened Master League, so Master 1, 2, and 3 in SuperStarBTS. So then I got in Weekly League with Creative Timothy. That's how, it's weird to say his name. And the theme of that week was part 3, so that's why I also have theme part 3 selected. Well, theme part 3 completely upgraded to R50 just so I could beat him. I think he was missing one prism at the time. It kind of sucks, but I wanted first. Sorry about that. Okay, so School Love Affair. Here we go. This is the spawn, SLA4, the complete spawn of Song of the Week. Odi Suwan and G. But yeah, so part 1 was the first prism theme I've ever completed in this game. So a lot of these are a pretty big focus. It's also, ironically, this is the album that was the last album I was able to fully collect all the prisms of, because this Jin prism didn't show up until like 2 days ago. So in the entire span of the game, I just completed all of my prisms with this card. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, so this is my first R50 prism card ever since the beginning of the game. And I don't think I've only been able to full SP one song in this album, and it was Boy in Love verse 2. Everything else was just difficult. Okay. So Orulate 2. I have a bad history with this album because I only have part 1. Whenever part 2 came up on Song of the Week, I was just like, I just lost. I just couldn't do anything. It's hard to get cards to upgrade this album with because there's only 2 themes. So part 2 never really came up until recently. So here is the last one, Too Cool for School. This is also the last album I've gotten an R50 prism theme for, because the only song that people ever think about playing on this album is Like It, Choayo, and I could not full SP it, so there was no reason for me to get this album. So yeah. So that's that. We'll just take one last look at Persona because there's a lot of cards here. Oh yeah, here's the Christmas Ellie. I have this completed. I guess I'll take the time to equip this. Where is it? So I'm missing one prism for it. If I had ever found, I think it was Jungkook? No, looks like it's Jin. Okay. So the last Jin prism, if I ever saw it in my store, I would have upgraded this thing because I actually have 6 prisms for it. So yeah. This would have been a nice theme to have. It looks so nice. I got this prism card from one of the LE chance ones. So yeah. It was the last LE theme of the game pretty much. Cause the anniversary one was kind of free for everyone, so this was the last one that was, yeah, that kind of had more value behind collecting. Jin, at least you're a badge, I guess. It's better than nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, so R50 themes for every single album, yeah, pretty much. That's fun memories. Okay, so take a quick look at achievements. So this is everything. I didn't actually play the game too much near the end. I initially had this thing going where I wanted to play every single song in the game, but then it got to the point where it's just like, they would be like, okay, so the albums, like especially like Dark and Wild, those were like 40-minute long albums, and then as soon as they added like full versions, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna spend like over an hour playing everything. So I just ended up not finishing it, but it's fine because I have a lot of uploads during the lifetime of this game, and then all the other ones are also up on YouTube under other people's accounts somewhere. So I don't necessarily have to be the one to document everything, because there's a bunch of people out there on YouTube who have it played and all those. So yeah, here, yeah, King of Attendance, 850. Wow, I guess that was actually the last. I didn't notice that. I just claimed that earlier today. Today is the 850th day of my attendance, and I guess that is the actual last one. Alright, that's pretty depressing. Okay, so we'll take a quick look at the albums here. So so I IR50 prismed all the J-Hope cards. That's why his is a bunch higher than everyone else's. No, we're not starting with this one. Oh man, this, okay, like if there's one gripe I have about this game, it's like how like difficult it is to actually navigate the card book. Like, look at this. Like, there are so many themes in this album. I'm just gonna try to like flash through everything. Wow, I own every single LE card except for J-Hope. Okay, for that theme. So whatever. Yeah, and then like the new cards don't really get taken away until you like select that member and go through it. It's kind of whack because like there's so many albums. I guess I really have to do this. Okay, we'll just try to get through everything as fast as I can. I like focusing on card book was a big end game thing for me. So I wanted the R50 Prism everything first, and then I would focus on the card book because that requires a lot more in between stuff to happen. But you know, it just didn't really happen. Come on, load, hurry up, game. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the normal themes are like C through S for like everything, except for badge cards. If I have like obtained the badge card as an S, then it would be there. Like, yeah, but you know, it's a prism focused game. What do you want from me? Okay. Come on. Okay, yeah, missing that one, and I got the badge and I threw it away because I'm not a smart person. Okay, here is Love Yourself Her. Oh, I also completed the Halloween theme. I did not mention that, but it's fine. Here's everything here. Dun 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 dun. This is kind of getting annoying, huh? Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Okay. And yeah, so I have all the prisms collected except for the newly updated ones that they introduced before the game ended. So I kind of saw everything already. Here's just looking through all the card books, I guess, as a reiteration. And here are all the Sola LEs. Nice. So I selected Suga, as you can see. I selected Jin, as you can see. And then Jimin came to me as a random card in a pack. So that was fun. Okay. Wings. Let's hurry this up. We're like almost halfway. Gosh, this is taking a while. Okay. Yeah, so I have played the game for a very long time, and when this game came out, there was only SuperStar SM and SuperStar JYP at the time, so I was not that good. But if you've played BTS, you can kind of understand what I mean when I talk about how like the BTS songs are like just so much more difficult than the other games, because in this, like, BTS has like rappers in like pretty much almost all the like gameplay parts, so it is really hard to like do any full SPs, because soon they just start spitting stuff out and then like your everything is threatened. But then like because when the game launched, there weren't that many like actually easy songs. So like The Truth Untold, Epiphany, Young Forever Verse 2. Let's think of one more. I guess Coffee. Well, technically, yeah, Coffee was updated early, but it wasn't in the game upon release. So that was another. Like, there's a bunch of songs that are difficult, but they never really offered us easy or like ideal songs to play for weekly leagues until recently. Wait, I'm missing a Prism, aren't I? Yeah, Suga. Okay, damn, that was close. Oh well. Okay, here's part 1. So after playing BTS was my main game, which kind of makes me more sad, the fact that it's ending, because I put a lot more time into BTS compared to the other games, of course. So all this time investment, I'm kind of the same as like everyone. I'm not that special, I guess, but I wasn't able to do like any of the full SPs, hard mode cleared stuff until after I really devoted a lot of time into SuperStarBTS. So the game actually did make me a much better player. It kind of makes me sad to talk about that just a bit. Okay. Come on, game, load. Okay, Dark and Wild. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So also, something that's interesting about BTS is that this is the only game where you can actually set your own status. So I'm pretty sure you've noticed all the SBTS players on the world records whose statuses are their Instagrams and stuff. So that's also how I was able to like find people, find new friends. Like, it's not just necessarily like a clout thing, getting Instagram followers and everything, but the fact that I can. Oh man, I was like one away from that. Okay. The fact that like there is a way, because there's no messaging system or anything like that in the SuperStar games. So being able to set your own Instagram as your status, so people can actually find you, that was something that could actually connect players with each other, and that's actually how I made a lot of friends. And I actually did make a lot of friends from this game. So I've actually like grown so much as a player because of this game. So I'm gonna miss it a lot. Yeah. And that was Oh Are You Late? And we're heading into the last one right here. Oh my god. Okay. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. I think I skipped over so got a little bit too quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So that is my card book. There you go, friends. And 3324 out of 5226. I recently crossed the 13k mark, and as you know, it was a dupe. So, oh well. My attendance this month, I guess, yeah. So that's a thing. It's my beloved card. Nice to see you. I can't stop playing SBTS. Well, you can tomorrow. You know what? There's a card that's signed by me. No, it's badged by you because they changed that. Nah, whatever. Okay, bad jokes. Okay, so I guess the last thing to show are my my profile. So these are all the profile pictures I've collected throughout my time. These are all the default ones right here. Yeah. School Love Affair, Fun, Tier, Part 4, Hope World, Okay, everyone sees these, but just kind of looking at everything one last time. Okay, here's the good stuff. Okay, so RM's, whose event I did not grind out because it was right after Jungkook's, and I got this, but like, man, grinding like right after that event for RM's, and then his profile's not even like special. It's just Love Yourself tier part 2. So like, I didn't really want that. So RM, Jin's birthday, Jimin's birthday, V's birthday, Jungkook's birthday, J-Hope's birthday, and Suga's birthday. Okay. And here is the membership for the 7 days to second anniversary membership. And yeah. Okay, Halloween. Got this one too. I basically got like almost all the memberships. Okay, RM. There you go. For the summer one. And then here's a July one that includes Map of the Soul Persona Part 2. A Thanksgiving one. So you log in, you claim them from their message box, and yeah. The 14 Days June one, which was the flower theme. The LE I did not collect. So yeah. 7 days Persona upon the release of Persona. The update to the game. So yeah, Cookie and his cookies, like come on, it's perfect. Okay, 14 Days Spring one for the Spring Ellie. There you go, all of those. And then here is the first anniversary. And I believe this was alongside a resale of the first membership. So those are the black and white ones. The New Year Diamond, which was a part of Solol. This was my favorite because this J-Hope one was like, that's when I first completed Love Yourself Answer. So basically this is the profile that I kind of like felt like I grew the most on after I was able to get a lot of world records on Answer. So yeah. Thankful for You 7 Days, another one where you just log in and claim stuff. Here's a Halloween Ellie during like I think it was like something called like Haunted House event. Here's a membership that came around Halloween right before. So this was the first membership I bought, and then these are all empty here. Same thing with the 14 Days Random card, and then this was a resale. So the Revival, that's what it's called, Revival membership. So yeah, those are everything. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. Yeah, I was sticking with the original because you know it doesn't really say much, but I think ending on this one's a good one. Okay. Hey, look, emeralds, cool. Let's spend them all. Cool. When I get diamonds, I'm gonna like just spend everything real quick. It's just some terrible draws. Oh no. Come on. There we go. That's something. And one more. Oh, RP. Okay. That's fine. We have over 1 million RP again. Can I buy anything? Yeah, let's buy this just for fun. Do we get any new badges? Let's find out. Oh, we do. Okay, that was a surprise. Okay, +1 the card book. Okay, update that real quick. Updated card book. Updated live. We have obtained part 1 right here. Damn, look at that slot just filled in right there. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, whatever. So that's pretty much everything. I think I covered everything. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I forgot anything, I'd be sad. But okay, so I did songs, I did card book, I did inventory, I did achievements, I did let's just end on stats, just to be safe. Yeah. So there's everything, and you can see the dates on there. So December 31st, 2018, Epiphany, alongside my R50 Prisms world record. So that's why this profile picture works a lot. Yeah, this is 2 years of work, and it's all going to end tomorrow. So yeah, best of luck to everyone. I'm still gonna be playing all the other SuperStar games, so you can find me on YouTube, still on there, but with everything else here, this is all gonna come to an end. So it's the final week of League. I'm not gonna play any songs, so I'm gonna stay down here with Charlie. And also my league is Karen, Teacherin, and No Chuja. So this will be a fun way to end the game. That's me, and there's Charlie. So there we go, everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna guess you're watching this because you've also played SuperStar BTS. So from hopefully you know me. I guess the name is Image, and that was my entire game progress over the last 2 years. And yeah, today is June. Yeah, it's late. It's past midnight on June 22nd where I live. So that means tomorrow is going to be June 23rd in Korea, and that's when everything is going to go away. So yeah, I guess that's it. I don't really know how to end this off because the game's just gonna be gone. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll still be around in all the other games, and I hope that you'll be around too. I'm sure that we've played a lot of SuperStar BTS together, even if we haven't played in the past few months because of lack of updates. We at least knew what it was all coming up to. Like, it's not like they were giving off a bunch of amazing updates and then the game ends. And I think they didn't want to like encourage us to invest more to it. So if you didn't spend that much time in the last few months, don't feel sad. I'm sure it was a part of their strategy. They just kind of push people away before the end. So yeah, I like SuperStar BTS a lot, and I'm gonna be sad that I won't be seeing any more updates, seeing new content, continue working on my game inventory and everything. But that's just how things are, and sometimes you can only look back at it and think about the people you've met and the progress you've made and how you've improved as a player. Because I know when I started playing this game 2 years ago, like, not even just in terms of my ability to play the game, just the kind of person I was, I've changed a lot. Not necessarily saying that the game is the one who's caused me to become a better person, but with time you are a changed person, so you'll be able to play. And okay, then this game is with you throughout the whole way. Okay, whatever, that kind of went off on a tangent, but whatever it is. Okay, so you're probably watching this on my YouTube, so hello there. Subscribe and stuff, because I update my music gameplay videos every time it's updated. And I have an Instagram at ssrg.image. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the description of this video, so you can just look there. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching, and best of luck to wherever you go next. Yeah, and thank you to Dalcomsoft for producing such an amazing game, and thank you SuperStar BTS.